Right, the RAF is back. The RAF is here. Luckily they didn't drop any bombs, considering they are equivalent bombs. But they did give us a quick old strafe on the way out, or on the way through, which is less than good. So, about points of tank slightly damaged. That's fine. That's fine. All in all, very light damage. Not enough to really do anything to us. Head 1/3. I'd take her down to 20. If you wouldn't mind there, Chief of the Watch. And I'll break things off here again. And if I'll bring you back, should we find something else? Or we make it back to base, because that is where we are headed. So I will see you then. Alright, welcome back. We have made it back to base, and just off the port there is a Deutschland class well, pocket battleship, battle cruiser, protected cruiser, heavy cruiser, whatever you want to call it. She's a cruiser armed with, 11-inch guns, so she's nothing to scoff at. She's in port, maybe to Grasp-B, maybe, well, Admiral Grasp-B, maybe something else. We've also got what looks to be the Penguin, maybe a Penguin. No, that's not the Penguin. It's missing guns, unless they're heading somewhere I can't see, which would make sense considering she's a cruiser. Actually, no, Penguin. I don't think the Penguin was an auxiliary cruiser. Her rating, I think she was just a cruiser overall. Either way, we made it back to Wilhelmshaven without any further incidents. Actually, what's the date? 1939. So yeah, the Battle of the River Plate hasn't happened just yet. So that may very well be the Grasp-B before heading out. Actually, no. I think she was at sea at the start of World War II. I don't know. There is either... I think it's a Hipper. It might be a Hipper. So I don't think the Tirpitz or the Bismarck was in commission yet. I think they were commissioned in 1940. Maybe. Either way, we're back to base. So I'll let the XO take her the rest of the way in. And patrol at Wilhelmshaven. They still hadn't finished bringing in that last torpedo either. Guys, you can shut off the engines. We're in port. I mean, I admire your enthusiasm to get back out to sea, but we need to take on more torpedoes. Let's take a look. No, we're gonna keep that. Go for improved flax. Sensor-wise, nothing there. Yeah, no, this torpedo was only 39% when we came into port, so she was still being unloaded. Load her up with steams. And might as well get the faster firing improved to 700 flak. Just in case we absolutely need it. I prefer not to need it, but just in case we should get it. We already got the emblem and all that, so... I'm sure she'll look completely different. Anyway, that was a nice little quick turnaround time. Mission orders. There we go. British coastal waters. Let's get into our mission here. What is the mission? I don't see a mission. So we got a mission somewhere. Not sure where. So, guys, you can stop this. I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we encounter something after the start of the next patrol. So we'll see you then. Alright, welcome back. We got ourselves a target. Just before sunset. There she is there. And that looks like a British flag to me, so we are going to go for it. Plus she's not lit up. That's a good sign that she's a British ship. And that may be her right there. No, she's missing a bulb at the back. It's not the penguin. Easy way to probably identify her is those... Oh, she's there. She's a medium steam merchant. And that looks like a British flag. Looks like it. Maybe Australian. Because it's red with what looks to be maybe the Union Jack in its upper right corner. So I'm going to go with her. Just trying to get in the correct position. Right about there. Stack them. That is 2.5, we'll call it. 2.5. Mast height of basically 25. 4,000. Set that. Now to speed her. Is she helpful in being a useful length? Sudden music. Hold the parade. Stop the parade, please. Thank you. 120, is that a measurement? No. It's not a measurement. No, that's a bad speed. And now. She is hauling. Almost 20 seconds, 19, we'll call it. So 19 with a length of 120. Just over 12 knots. I believe that because she is hauling. And on about 45. Port. Open tube doors. Fast. Impact. Fast. And that's at call about 3.5 now. 3.5 now. 2,500, 600, 700, yeah. 2,750. Right about there. 2, 1, loose. She is absolutely hauling. And this is why I gave her 2. I'm fairly confident in the solution. The only thing I'm worried about is her speed. Because she is moving so bloody fast that these torpedoes may not make it. Or maybe behind. You'd swear she was carrying like the president or the prime minister of Britain on board. With the speed she's doing. She's very low in the water as well. She's almost sunk already. Considering the fact there's water coming up through the deck here. I have lost the torpedoes. There they are. They look like they're going to be good. And they're not set to too deep, so they won't bounce. They should detonate on impact, provided they're not duds. I've also figured out why that torpedo wasn't, well, reloading. As soon as these detonate, I'll bring up the reason why. Because there's actually a skill for it in the Walls of Steel. Now. Yeah, this is going to be good. Looks like they're both going to hit. Speed's probably a little bit off because I aimed that one farther forward. That first one's going to hit in the middle.
Torpedo treffer.
Ooh.
Torpedo treffer.
They both detonated in the middle because she lost speed immediately as soon as that first torpedo hit. She immediately slowed down. Oh yeah, she's done for. Look at the size of the hole ripped in her. Jeez. They could drive a U-boat through there. It looks like she's definitely coming to a stop too. Either way, that's what I was talking about. Under torpedo men, there's a apply external reserves transfer. Effectively, what to be still on the surface in order for the transfer to work. Though she's still going. We may need to actually surface in order to engage her with the deck gun. Is she sunk? No, she's sunk. Nope, yep, she is definitely sunk. First torpedo sunk her, actually. This is just momentum carrying her forward.
Boot auftauchen.
Yeah, there she goes. Didn't see the crew abandon ship, though. Because there's no lifeboats over here. Yeah, she's already going down. Then again, she was almost sunk to begin with, so not too much of a surprise that she's sinking quite quickly. Yeah, at least she was sinking quite quickly. Now she's just kind of stopped sinking. Oh, there she goes. She's sinking on an even keel. So yes, once we're surfaced, I'll go and tell the torpedo man, Kurt, to initiate the transfer. That way we actually have torpedoes coming up. Yeah, there she goes. There she is there. Let's put the scope down.
Ja, laufen auf beiden Dieselmaschinen.
Yep, get the torpedoes ready.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Boot
Surface the
auftauchen.
boat.
1, 4.
Kurt, I'd like to talk to you. They're already... maybe it's because they're already reloading the tubes. Maybe that's it. Either way, I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we find something else. So I will see you then.